All right. Okay. Hello, everyone. This is the first night where we're a YouTube exclusive channel. I want to thank everybody who watched on Twitch. Hopefully, you made it over here. I think we have had maybe 8 people, 8 uniques watch us on Twitch throughout the history of the channel, which is not that long, a couple months. So we're bringing them over here just level set again. That over at Twitch, we weren't getting a lot of traction. Not that we're getting a ton here either. But having Twitch and YouTube run at the same time was proving to be sort of a time-consuming project. So what I would do is I would record at Twitch, then I'd download the file, and then I would upload it here at YouTube. Try to have it both ways. At the time, I had assumed I had to do that because I couldn't stream directly to YouTube. It turns out I can. I hadn't really researched it very deeply. And also I had thought that maybe if I could balance both, that would mean more viewers. Frankly, I don't think it did. I wasn't getting very much traction at all over at Twitch. I get a little bit of traction here. Some videos get, 10 views. Most don't. Most get like 2 to 3 views. So I decided just to put all my eggs in one basket here. And that would cut down on the steps it takes from me to get a video recorded to having it uploaded. The idea being that if I upload straight to YouTube, I won't have to go back and do all the excess uploading. So that's the general thinking behind moving straight to YouTube. It has nothing to do with me thinking Twitch or YouTube is a better platform. I think they're both pretty good. I think they have their pros and cons. We're just going to go this direction for a little bit. So, if you haven't been here in a while, I feel like we got our microphone thing kind of settled out pretty well. The camera's looking pretty good. I don't really have a good format for the show other than I just play the game. I think maybe the show goes down best when I just play the game. So I'll probably just get right into that. What's playing behind me is the PlayStation State of Play. I thought maybe I'd talk about that, but I probably don't have anything to say. I did want to watch this Zero Parades thing, which is going to be, this is the Zaum, Z-A /UM publisher, developer, that is responsible for the original Disco Elysium. Of course, some of the main creative talent have gone onto other projects, but this is the holding company that published the first game. And so they have a new game coming out, and it looks like this. And why don't we watch it together and see what it looks like?
You actually want to
Be
deploy
right back.
her? You cannot be serious.
Cascade is one of our most highly trained operants.
She's been shelved for 5 years. The parties marked her as a failure.
She won't have to do it alone. Her old squad is still out there.
I thought they'd all been ripped to shreds.
Probably. But she can scrape what's left of them back together. Lead them to their deaths all over again.
And what if she butchers it like last time?
We'll do what we always do. Throw more assets at the problem. We have plenty more.
I guess. She's a pathetic, fragile embarrassment. And her methods are so
I think this looks cool. I think this is doing a lot of the stuff. Obviously,
What they
it
did
looks a
was,
lot like
no?
Disco Elysium. I don't know if it'll have the same pathos. I mean, a lot of what made Disco Elysium great was the writing. What really made it great was the core concept. They could have hung a lot of bad writing, and they did all around that core concept, which is I mean, it's hard to put into words, right? I don't think it'll be able to come right off my tongue, but just sort of that Eastern European anarchist sensibilities, the overeducated patois, the infinite branching paths of characterization more than story itself. That, of course, the characterization would feed into the story, but you were supposed to dictate what kind of detective you were, and it's hard to put. I'm underselling it unless you play. If you played it, you know what I'm talking about. But it goes places more than just like, are you a corrupt cop or like a good cop? It goes a level deeper in terms of, yeah. I mean, you'd really have to play it. It's and part of what would be trying to peel back another layer is spoiling it a bit. So anyway, that's a long way to say that this looks right. I'm not so sure it sounds right.
Long-range missiles get results.
Show a little faith. We're at the end of history. Everything that could go wrong already has.
At the end of history sounds on brand. Let me skill tree for Disco Elysium. So yeah, like I think psyche is probably the word you want to say. So it goes into these layers of the Inland Empire. What is your level of empathy, authority, suggestion? Yeah. So I mean, I guess it's not that complicated. Maybe I'm overselling it, but when you're in the process of going down these rabbit holes and putting points into these different into this skill tree, it the skills converge in ways you wouldn't expect to inform the story. And I mean, it's big. It's been a while since I played it too. It leaves you more with a feeling than it does with a concrete ability to explain what it does best. And you know, I'm ill prepared here. Maybe if I would sit down and write something out, I would be able to think more clearly through it. But I mean, that's part of what makes it such a game that sits so prominently among PC gamers at this point. And it came over to console as well, but it feels like a PC game. It's like a really heady experience. It's one that you kind of want to like sit at your desk and chew on. But and the reason that it fits so or sits so prominently in that space is because it does something that nothing else does, and it's very hard to put into words. You can read reviews of it, which probably do it better, more justice than I can. Just sort of riffing off the cuff here, but this is a game I'm fairly excited for. Anyway, let's go into. I just wanted to try out, you know, that scene I had created. I didn't really have a much of an idea of what I was going to do with it. It doesn't matter. You don't need to hear about the nuts and bolts. Let's go to Albert Odyssey, Legend of Aldean. So we're scene 2 here. Hopefully that just comes alive. We won't have to do too much on the back end here. Not looking good so far, though, is it? Game capture? Yeah, this is what I want it to be, isn't it? Sure.
In ancient times, magic masters created the mystic kingdom of Fargasta.
Oh no!
Said that they're the Aldean brothers and a sister.
I don't have my headphones on. All this time I was switching to YouTube. I bet that was very echoey. Not a good start. Not a good start. I gotta go get my headphones. I'll be right back. I'll let this not play while I'm gone. Here, I'll mute this and just let that.
And their enchanted kingdom. As the Black Dragon began its murderous assault, the three siblings combined their power, dealing the wicked beast a mortal wound that spewed vile blood upon them. Once word spread that the dragon was no more, the people of Fargasta rejoiced in their newfound heroes and reveled in thoughts of eternal peace. However, the revelry was cut short when one of the three claimed Madriger, the foul sword crafted from the very soul of Vlog. Taking the title Immortal Emperor, he set about destroying all that was pure in the land.
I had my mic muted. All right, so a lot of moving parts on the first show here. Just gonna roll with it. Yeah. So hopefully that wasn't too annoying to listen to on the top there. Should I just start again? Should I start again and delete that?
Kingdom of Fogasta.
No. The answer is no. We're not going to do that.
The Aldean brothers and a sister were born. Unfortunately, as they grew, the Black Dragon Vlog sensed the power of the Aldean clan and sought to destroy the Aldeans and their
Trying to get the
enchanted
video,
kingdom.
the game capture up.
As the Black Dragon began its murderous
This
assault,
guy's
the
vocal
three
performance on this,
combined their power,
just
dealing
really
the
good.
wicked beast a mortal
Sure,
wound
capture a
that
specific
spewed
window.
Vile blood upon them. Once word spread that the dragon was no more, the people of Fogasta rejoiced in their newfound heroes and reveled in thoughts of eternal peace. However, the revelry was cut short when one of the three claimed Madriger, the foul sword crafted from the very soul of Vlog. Taking the title Immortal Emperor, he set about destroying all that was pure.
Here we go.
and
Okay. All right.
Though many fought the
Not
Black
sure what the
Tide
hang up there
valiantly,
is.
all were crushed
All right,
by the
all right.
insane power of the fiend's
All were crushed.
sword.
All right.
Soon it was clear that each of the
Let's get into
Aldean
it.
clan had gained immortality.
Let's get into it. All right. So last time we were playing this game, we beat a boss named Valerian. Gonna be wasted a lot of time here. It's the first night on a new platform. We're just ironing some things out. Nothing to worry about. We'll get there in the end. Great. Okay. I think we bought everything in the store, so we can go ahead and just leave here. I think we're moving south from here. Oh yes, we need to go west to get the Garudo, because he's sick. We're gonna help his people out. That's what we're doing here. Once we get our own problems straightened out, we're gonna go fix other people's problems. This isn't the... Let me get my file back here. This isn't where I was supposed to go. I think this is the next story beat. Ooh. Okay, cool. So all the castles kind of have... This is the Valerian castle. I see. I don't remember walking over here. So that is interesting. My window back up here. Oh yeah. My Excel. The Excel comes right back up. Not a problem. The game window you really have to tease out, but the Excel thing, whatever. Okay, so they're just gonna kick us out here, and we want to go. I wrote a note to myself. Cave west of Solace. Is there a cave west of Solace? In the forest here? Ooh. Ooh, what did I just do? Then it defaults to the last thing you did is annoying, I think. I think you want to always default to attack. Whatever, I probably already complained about that. It's not a deal breaker. 99, baby. You're dead. Fall down. Okay. Let's fix this up. But nice. Ooh. Somebody's gonna take a beating. Never mind. I did a goodly amount of leveling up in that dungeon, and we're not gonna worry about stuff like that. Excellent. Is that enough? Yes, it is. But we got a goblin lord. Let's get that hundo. Big hundo burger. 88? Is that good enough? Yes. Nobody's got more than 70 out here in the field. West of Solace. But this was Solace, right? Yes. The loading times in between going in and out of villages, very CD-ROM based. All right, so we'll go down here and make this turn. It doesn't feel right to go east before you go west, but sometimes that's how maps work. You got to go around water features. Ugh. Still feel silly about not having the headphones in. Not a good look for the first night. I get it. I was trying to pull people in for the first night on the YouTube. That's all right. I mean, we weren't going to get anybody anyway, right? I'm going to try to look at the camera more, too. I feel like that's trick on. I look at me on the screen, go like, oh, does everything look okay? But I should be looking at the camera. More personal. More personable. So, we'll try to make a habit of that. Then how will I know how I look? Okay, great. Okay, so here's a bridge. That's going to bring us across, and then we're going to find a cave. That looks like a cave. We want to go around to where it looks like there's a cave entrance? I think so. What is this? Banshee. All right. Solace. I think we want to take care of these banshees first. Let's go ahead and do that. Love it. 60's got to be good. Yes, it is. And the other one runs. Great. 88? I didn't write down the name of that thing, but obviously less than 88 or 88 on the dot. I would doubt it. Usually they're like in increments of 5 and 10 in RPGs, right? All right, so we're going to go down here. That looks like a cave entrance. Love it. This is a statue of Malduk, the god of the Dragon Man tribe. Excellent. He seems rather stern, but if you look closely, there seems to be a little serene twinkle in his eye. Great. Dragon Man, go, leave at once. This place has fallen to a deadly curse. To stay a moment longer is to imperil your very lives. So that was one where it was a typo that kind of tripped me up. I got through it okay. Wait, just wait. You there, human with the hair of night. You appear very familiar. My name is Leos Factoria. I'm the High Priest of Solace. Perhaps you and I had a chance encounter in town. One of your men named Garado stumbled into the steps of our fair city begging for help. I came as quickly as possible. Leos, you honor us with your holy presence. Forgive us, we knew not where else to turn for assistance. Since our tribe of dragon men never fall to sickness, we have no experience with such matter. As such, the effect of this plague has been quick and devastating. However, we knew of your fine work in Solace. We sent Garado to find you as our last resort, since he was the strongest. Great. Great. Dragon Man, please follow me to the weakest of our clan. We haven't a moment to spare. Leos, wait, I'm sensing something quite strange. It feels as if this well is the source of some kind of evil. Evil! Perhaps it is your water supply itself that is making you ill. If that is true, that means this sickness is not of the contagious variety. Yes, I'm certain of it now. This well water is the source of your ailments. If you're providing cold water to ease the suffering of the ill, you are in fact poisoning them further. You must share this discovery with our leader, Garak, at once. Garak, not Garak. Garak. His quarters are just above at the top of the stairs. He meant to say stairs. He's feeling sick because of water poisoning. What's wrong with him? He looks all woozy. Well, take a guess. Are you all right, friend? My heart is beating so fast. My breath comes with much pain. Ugh. Just lie still. We'll find a way to help you. Not overpromise here. You and all the rest of your clan will be fine. You have my word on that. You are truly an angel sent to ease our suffering. Alright, cool. Gonna assume there's no monsters here. Oh. Your heart goes out to them. But also I'll take whatever you have lying around. Not above. A little pickpocketing? Is it pickpocketing? No, I guess it's not pickpocketing. Just theft. Just straight up theft. No cute word for it. There's no reason to sugarcoat it. It's theft. But I'm okay with that because I am operating with a higher cause and I'm entitled to some of the spoils of my adventure. Dragonmen are far sexier than even the French. Would you like a demonstration? No. What you would do to prove that? I guess I don't really want to get involved. I'm just here about the dragon sickness thing. Please help my sister, Leos. My sister is dying. Please help my sister. Leos, my sister is dying. All the dragonmen's skills at this fighting... From the top, all the dragonmen's skills at fighting are useless against this invisible enemy. Leos, please do something. Oh no, you can search barrels too. I haven't been doing that. How much mint have I left along the long side of the road on this long journey? Long. Tongue-tied. All right, so now we're at the top of the stairs where the magic happens. Hey. Great, yeah, just put a save spot every 5 minutes now. After you made me go an hour without a save. I do want to save. Not no, yes. Ah, you must be Grak. Oh, you must be Grak. I am Leos Factoria, High Priest of Solace. Is Factoria that game where you build a factory? Factorium, maybe? I've come to aid you in your time of crisis. Leos, I have full trust in your abilities. Please, you must stop the suffering. Great. That was easy. I was worried he'd be one of those like proud old dragons, resistant to change. We must hurry and gather all the sick into one place if I am to cure the illness. Please gather all the sick into one place so we can start the healing. Oh, it'd be so rad if she just slaughtered the whole room after she got them together. All the sick are already gathered together in our infirmary. Yeah, I saw it. Let's go. There are so many. We must work quickly if we are not to lose another. I leave them in your capable hands. Ooh, what's she gonna do? What's gonna happen here? I believe I can, Grak. They were poisoned by the water in your well. I'll give them an ipecac. I believe I can concoct an effective antidote to the poison. Ika, I shall fill this bowl with an elixir. You must take it to each of the affected and make them drink of it. They need only take a sip, so make certain to ration it so there is enough for all in the cave. Yeah, great. She's using a mortar and pestle. Mortal pestle! The riff on Mortal Kombat, if you didn't get it. No need to explain all the jokes, just the good ones. Don't stand there like a helpless child, Pike. Give Leos a hand. All right, Cirrus, geez. Good man, you have to learn to think of others as well as yourself, Pike. I am learning a lot on this journey. Thank you, Pike. Take this to whomever has yet to partake. I'm not good with whomever. I know it's like, take this, so you are the subject. You take this, and then if the who comes in the direct object, that's when it becomes whomever. Whomever has yet to partake. Give it to him, not give it to he. Something like that. That's another shorthand to figure it out. I just, like, if you're in the middle of talking, like, you gotta stop and do the math. I guess people who are more conscientious have just learned to do it correctly and don't need to, you know, do rote addition in their head. The equivalent of rote addition in their head while they're speaking. Leos gives Pike the elixir. I'll keep the game moving here. I'm sorry, I'm in a Thursday mood here, so there's a little more chit chat than just playing. Last time I played, it was Monday, and I was all about the biz. I mean, if you go back and watch that one, I am head down, just playing the game. I think it was a pretty good stream, too. I think this will... What am I doing here? Hurry, Pike. What am I doing? Oh, no, I didn't listen. Do I have to go to each one or something? Oh, am I leaving? This is the darkest day. Pike, give them the elixir before they die. What? Do I have the elixir? Yeah, give him the elixir, Pike. Just go ahead and go ahead. That'd be funny. Hack, where's my brother? I want to hold his hand before I expire. Okay, great. Pike gives the elixir to the sick dragon girl. I feel better. Oh, thank you. Okay. I don't feel like that would have been made clear if I had listened more. I'm pretty sure that's it. Now we're giving a dose to everyone afflicted. We've given a dose to everyone afflicted. Rack, take the rest of the elixir and put it in your water supply. That should kill off any trace of the poison. Thank you, Leos. I don't know how to repay. Please take my priceless collection of werven droppings. Though your offer is quite generous, I do not require anything of you, Rack. I have merely done what I was born to do, save the lives of the innocent. Sorry to spoil the huggy, moist-eyed moment with a dose of reality, but we really should be heading back to Gadel. This was a very strange story beat. I'm not sure. I mean, other than I'm learning that this new party member is a healer, which also Iko was when she came into the party. My name is Grizz. I am a dragon man and a soldier. You saved the life of my sister, and for that I pledge my allegiance to you. I shall do whatever you ask of me for as long as I breathe. Okay, we're getting a new party member. Now I get it. Yeah, no, come on. We're having a great time out here. I shall serve you to the end of my ability. That's all we ask. Grizz. Okay, so now the party members are Pike, Ika, Leos, I got it, and Grizz. Easy. Cool. Got a good thing going here. Uh-oh. What was that? Ooh. Something I'm getting way too familiar with, says Ika. Pike, is that who I think it is? The dragon has landed. Uh-oh. Can this be? Why does a dragon man draw breath before me? You should be dead. Didn't you drink the cool, refreshing water like the rest of the dragon man? How does she know unless... That's right. The priest did it. You and the rest of your clan have been a constant thorn in Barnard's side. So I've decided to do him the great favor of wiping your clan from the face of the land. This disease should have drained the life from all of you by now, and yet one still stands. That small anomaly shall be rectified in short order. Let's go. Let's go. Guess again. I'm not going to say that. Grizz is not the only dragon man still alive. They all are. You lie. You lie. Okay, look. You lie. See, I'm looking at my... This is what I'm looking at me. I'm going to give you guys... Let you in on how the sausage is made here. When these eyes are down like this, I'm looking at me. That's just the way it's going to be. But when I'm up here, I'm looking at you. You can probably tell. You lie. Why don't you go into the cave and take a peek? Leo's special elixir cured them all. Wait, I recognize you. You and the boy. You were the ones who attacked Belnard and Gigarol. You tried to kill him. Now you're interfering again. Oh, you will pay for this. You were the woman who saved that coward Belnard. You must be part of Radoria's force. Ha, pig, you guessed correctly. I am Rachessa, proud member of Radoria's legions. You nearly killed Belnard that day. He was clutching his soul by only a thread. Now you shall pay for your treacherous ways with your very lives. Let's go. Let's rumble in the jungle. All right. Get a running count going here. All right, who's up first? Yes. Let's start attacking. See how it goes. Not a good start. Okay, here's what we're gonna do over here. Put some buffs on. Got our dragon guy. Riz is up. Riz King. I bet you're surprised it took me that long to come up with Riz King. 86. Let's go. Quite the thorn in the side of Radoria. We are going to go ahead and throw a Molotov cocktail. 50. Not worth it. This should be good. Not good. Yeah, not the opposite of good. Not good. I'm gonna assume I get, yes, that I get Ika before Rachessa attacks again, and that's kind of why I didn't immediately heal. That's why I didn't immediately heal Leos. I can't remember her name because it's not a real name. Leos. It's probably a real name. I guess Ika and Pike are also not great real names. He did like 46, right? Something like that. So what do we have in here we can use? Silence Mage. Is that even going to work? All right. We're just attacking now. I look pretty good. I look like a crit. What was that? What did she do? Her attack power's up now or something? Try the wind arrow here. Bummer. What is his special attack here? He has acid breath. Let's save that for if we have a turn where the buff goes away. I think he's probably doing... I think this is probably his main contribution, is just the raw attack power. They have him built up as a big character. He has swords in his hands. He also looks like a dragon. I'm not going to discount the fact that he has attacks that can come out of his mouth, as some dragons do. I'll take it. Take it. 578. Now remember, the last boss we fought had 1,050. 1050, I'd like to say. So that's kind of the benchmark we're working with, is that long-ish fights. Wars of attrition. She doesn't have much offense, which is kind of making not a lot of strategies going into these decisions, because I'm not having to think about defensive maneuvers or healing. We had that buff in early. Nothing. She blocked it. Not good. Okay, so here we go. 115. So we'll have her... What? No. I'm going to attack. See who comes up next. I assume... How has it been so far? Definitely should have just healed. If I attack here, does she get another shot? That's the question. Does Drachessa get to attack now? No. Okay, great. So plenty of time. To get Leos back in the battlefield. Great. Okay. That looked like a crit. Yes. All right, so we're coming up on 886 here. Not good, but just fine. Just fine. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do invigorate. That's probably a waste. Since Pike didn't need it yet, we may have to cast that again soon, but everybody else did, so... Now this is the problem. If she gets to attack again here... Never mind. We are in good shape. Who's up? Yeah, right. Recover. Yeah, feeling pretty good about this so far. So we are up to, we're past 1030. We're not past 1050 yet, so it's still possible that there's the same amount of health points. Okay, so he lost his buff. So let's try the acid breath here. See how that goes. Is she poisoned now? What a waste. Resistant to magic, I think is what you can say of Richessa. I don't think anything we've done with magic has made much of a dent. What? Whoa. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. It's funny that Grizz got put on the front row. I thought they would have done 2 in front, 2 in back. Maybe there are 6 characters in total, or there'll be like a 3 in front, 2 in back kind of thing. I doubt that this order is the final. Obviously, there's okay, yeah, right. So looking at the tiles at the bottom, there are 5 character slots. So 3 in front, 2 in the back, something like that. Who's up? Okay, great. Okay. Now we're gonna do the invigorate again. So interesting. Does the no thank you mean it doesn't apply? Like it doesn't renew the spell for those guys? Like they ride out the term of their initial buff and then it wears off, or does it reset back to like whatever the turn counter is for that buff? So they get the entire ride of the buff. That was the most convoluted way to ask that question. But that's what's going through my head right now. Did I waste it? I don't think I did because he said no thank you both times. So he must have gotten a new charge out of it. Or he permanently has a charge. Oh, I stopped writing it down. Say he did 50 or something. We're like in the 12. I think we're going to 1500 here. It's probably the word. Not a lot going on here in terms of strategy. Not a bad thing necessarily. It's still early. Things could happen. Sounds good. All right, 13-5, thereabouts. Good fight. Good fight. I like that they're not making me... I just disconnected there. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I think I got disconnected for a second. But not a big deal. Grizz gained a level. Everybody's up. Great. Okay, I hate to say it. I think we make it to a town and we... Oh, wait. Sewer rats, all of you. You fought without honor. Death is too merciful a fate for you. Belnard, I'm sorry. I've failed you, my love. You and Belnard belong together, Richessa. You're both slimy roaches who scurry from the light of truth. Oh, we don't need to rub it in, do we? What you did to the dragon men was a heartless attempt at mass genocide. You should be ashamed of yourself. You don't need to say mass genocide, by the way. Genocide is on a mass scale on its own. Belnard, avenge me! Yeah, Belnard. What are you going to do? Wow. Faded away. Scary. That was interesting, but portends even more of foul happenings, I guess. Don't know what to say like that. We can't afford to waste any more time. We need to get to Goodell, and quickly. Yeah, Roger Goodell. Can I go in here and save? Drink some water, maybe. Detective ring. Gotta be good, right? All right, let's go south and see if we can find Goodell, I guess. Right. Tells me we want to go back over. Nope. Totally not. Not even close. Do a little leveling with our new character here. That couldn't hurt, right? No! Did it again! Certainly won't be the last time. Great. Could do this through battles. I don't know how well advised that is. That's the fast forward button there. All right, so walk through the woods. You are valiant warriors, brave and true. You can walk through the forest. Oh boy. Let's get these vampire rats out of here. Felt like it was a 70 there because somebody hit him for 60. That didn't do it. Somebody hit him for 80, it did. So we're taking in between there. We're taking the mean. Okay. I did not catch the name of that particular enemy. Good stuff. All right. Try to make it around this forest here. All right, baby. Oh, one more. Dodo. Perfect. So what? These are strong dodos. This can't be good. Okay. Can live with that. $30 is a higher number than 20. And 31 is a higher number than 24. Yeah. 35 is a higher number than both of them. Let's do the dragon breath, see what that does here. You get a multi-character attack for free. Not a ton of damage. Back to the beginning here. Alright. It does seem like they're at the 100 level. In terms of hit points. Mm-hmm. 86, of course. Alright. Big hit. Let's get a crit. Let's go. 89. It's gotta be good. Aqua Lance. That sounds good. Flood attack. Flood the zone. Nice. Okay. I was gonna say maybe we should hang out and try to get some levels, but I'm afraid we're gonna get into this town and then we'll try to hit us with a bunch of story stuff before we make it to a save. And most people in the party look like they need quite a bit more experience to turn over, so we're just gonna go in here and hope for the best. I do not want a ton of story beats right now. Story beats. Well, don't everybody say hi at once. I'll say this, it is cool, like I was saying last time, I used to play RPGs for the story exclusively. It is nice that this is a story-dense game. Maybe almost a little too much. That pathetic old fart, he and his knights are powerless against me. They sure are, boss. Mohawk man. Back to the castle. I have steroids to abuse. Out of the way, you little brats. Now! That's the Mohawk man said that. I don't like that. Are we occupied over here? So many swear words, so little time. I could hope that it'd be a foregone conclusion that we avoid crossing that man. What? Did I read that wrong? Goodell. Roger Goodell. He is the commissioner of the NFL. Has nothing to do with the fictional town in the game Albert Odyssey. There's an inn. Do inn and then save? Is that the way to go here? Yep, we're spending the night. You got it. Good morning. I feel like the save spots should be in a more consistent... You know, when you go into a town, they're always like right up front or they're back and to the right. That's where the last one was. So maybe we go back and to the right. So we get lucky. Nope. You know, you just don't get enough of the map at one time to, like, make an educated guess at where this thing might be. You know, I think that's going to be something later in the game. We'll have to remember that. Let's go in there now. Let's see what's in there now. Ooh, this creepy old house is so drafty when it's empty. I'm glad I'm finally moving. Yeah, get out of here. Nice. Nice. Big payday. Big payday. Ooh. Life root has to be good. Silver candlestick I'm a little less sure on. And so these barrels can't be searched. Very inconsistent. I just robbed someone who was in the middle of moving. That seem right? That's something you'd do? Didn't think so. No. Young knight, you're back, balance thugs. Nope, not us. Got it all wrong. Who are you? Ooh, got a Wolverine type. Chad, I don't think these are balanced men. They're just kids. But they could be in disguise. Beep. Chad, we're going to get reamed in Decimus. If Decimus finds us interrogating children. What's going on here? Is it Decimus? Decimus, I was just checking out these, well, they look suspicious. He looks important. Chad, some things never change. The sun rising and setting, the clouds slowly drifting through the sky, and your incompetence giving me ulcers. Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize for Chad's actions. He was just promoted to captain, and he's been working on a demotion ever since. My name is Decimus Zanmesh. I'm the leader of the Knights of Gadel. Nice, nice. My name is Leos Factoria. I'm the priest from the town of Solace. We've come here to find someone. We also came to speak with you. Ooh. From the town of Solace, I've heard of you. They say you're a wonderful priest. I can't talk right now because I need to return to the castle. Would you like to join me? Yeah. Well, I think that's probably the way to go here. Let's be off then. Oh, my camera stopped. That's cool. See what I can do about that. It said I had low battery. I must have praised the king of the latest news. However, you are certainly welcome to wander around the castle till I return. If there's a safe spot in the castle, I would be more than happy to wander around the castle. Okay. Nice. I love moving water in an RPG. Is it at the beginning of town and I just overlooked it? Ooh, they have casino here. Casino. RPG casino. This is outrageous, bruh. Ah! I definitely just overlooked that. Definitely just walked right past that. It's the camera's too zoomed in. All right, great. Okay, well, so ends a somewhat successful first journey into streaming straight to YouTube. Hope you'll come and join us next week. I'll not do the thing where I forget my headphones again. Maybe I'll write myself a note. But I hope you had a good time. I certainly did. Every Saturn game ever. Albert Odyssey. Legend of Aldean. Back next week.